This here is something that you probably don't see every day, which is a Baritone Telecaster. And it's actually made by Fender, or Squier. So it is a Chinese Squier made by Fender, or Squier by Fender. At least it is a Chinese Squier Telecaster Baritone with P90 pickups. So it's a little bit unique. It's not this like heavy metal guitar per se, but a friend of mine lent me the guitar because he wasn't really happy with the way it was playing. It was like too stiff and a bit like he was kind of uninspired by the guitar. So he gave it to me to go through it, check out the the setup of the guitar, maybe change some strings and do stuff. So I've done that. I've changed strings to a lighter gauge, so they are a bit light for such a long neck. I think it's better to play it this way, even though they're quite floppy. It's just that if they're too stiff, it's just uninspiring and hard to play. So I have played the guitar, so there's no first reaction to anything or anything like that. I think we should just see what kind of tones we can get from a Baritone Telecaster with P90 pickups. So we'll go for this fairly not clean but clean-ish tone and check it out. So the guitar is tuned to B standard, which is, I think, in most cases a fairly common baritone tuning. I'm not sure if, I think this is something like a 27-inch scale length, something like that. But so that means we basically got an E standard from the second string onwards, and then with an added low B. So you could do something like an E minor, but then go lower. So that is the bridge pickup. Let's go for a middle pickup sound. And then the neck. So the neck is quite heavy on the low end. I'm gonna change to a cleaner tone. It's not super clean, but it's cleaner, and you can hear what the tone is like, especially with the low end. So I think you can do some lovely clean stuff with a baritone guitar like this one. Maybe with a slightly better clean tone with something like a Fender Twin Reverb or something like that, you can get some really cool tones. I don't have a preset like that yet. I'm still working on my my Briggs preset on my Quad Cortex, but I'll have something soon. It's just that things sound, in my opinion, really cool and different when you down tune the guitar so far like this. Yeah, I think it sounds really cool. I love the low tune sound. But what does it sound like when we get through some more gain? Let's go for a medium gain tone. Definitely has a cool tone to it. It's got a lot of brightness and like the attack is quite pronounced. And even with the neck pickup, it becomes a lot thicker and more, I don't know, it just becomes thicker and different, but still has a lot of attack. Let's go for an even higher gain tone. And I'm pretty sure with the P90s it's going to become a little bit noisy, so if you hear noise, it's just the noise gate trying to like clamp it down, but that's just the way it is. Anyways, I really enjoy a low-tuned guitar like this. I think everything just becomes a bit more obviously heavier, but the tone and the character and the feeling becomes something that I relate a lot more to. I think this turned out quite well. Like I said, the strings are a bit floppy, they're a bit soft. The action is very low for this type of guitar, so the string noise is quite high, but once you plug it into an amp, turn it up, you don't hear it that much. A little bit with clean stuff, but I think it's just kind of a part of having this low tune instrument. It just becomes a bit more, in my opinion, stringy, especially with a bright pickup like P90s. So I do have another baritone guitar in the same size, and I'm looking at it right there, which is the Harley Benton Jazzmaster JA something, whatever, I don't remember the name. And honestly, I can't remember if I made a video about it. I don't think I did, but if I did, then cool, I hope you watched it. If not, then I'm gonna make it very soon, because I'll be maybe comparing these two together, because they don't feel the same. They have the same, I think the same scale length and like similar feel, because the other one is P90 as well. Maybe I could do a comparison between the two just for fun, but they're quite different, I think, in most ways, because there's just a different build to them, and I think I put different strings in the other one as well, so it does feel a bit different. But this guitar is great. I hope my friend will be happy with it. Maybe he will think it's a little bit too soft, but we'll see what he says. So stay tuned for the next video, and please subscribe, comment, like, you know, all that stuff.